Roy wanted to say something, but after seeing how much of a wreck Jack was, he swallowed his words and left the inn. He used to be a game addict, and he knew what that creature in the cemetery was. It was trapped in their dimension by the conjunction of the spheres. In fact, he knew of all the monsters that had been trapped in their dimension by that event. After recalling the incident that occurred, Roy was fairly certain that the monster lurking in the cemetery was a grave hag. It was a monster who would suck the marrow from its prey with its unbelievably long tongue. If they devoured all the available corpses, some of the more aggressive ones would begin hunting in human territory. They would capture humans and bury them alive, only consuming them when the bodies had rotted. That was besides the point. The point was, Roy knew the grave hag's weakness. Grave hags usually built their nests near cemeteries, and the one in the eastern cemetery took over Granbelle's cabin. Their weakness was the sun, making them feeble during the day. But even if he told that to the villagers, they would most likely not buy it. Even if they did, it was impossible for him to explain how he knew the monster's weakness. If he couldn't cobble up a team of 10 or more, fighting a weakened grave hag would still be a losing battle. Asterisk. Seeger and Fletcher had no family in the village who could inherit their belongings. Susie didn't count, for she was thrice removed. Their belongings were in the chief's custody. Once their deaths were confirmed, Roy knew part of it would be taken by the chief, part by the soldiers for the ruler, and part for the reward for the witcher. 100 crowns for the job, huh? The money and precious belongings were taken away by the chief, but they still had some other items in their houses. Roy snuck into Seeger's house and looted it. There were 50 bolts, a steel sword that was mostly new, a torch, oil, and a few coils of sturdy rope. Roy kept it all in his inventory. And when he went to Fletcher's place, Roy took dozens of pounds of meat and put it in his inventory too. Everything was kept fresh there, and the food would never rot. Much to his delight, he even managed to find a small bag of yellow powder in a cabinet. Fletcher used the powder as an anesthetic. A nail's amount would paralyze a 200-pound creature in a few minutes after it was fed the powder with water. It was also the key to his plan.